Today we are visiting a shop that sells amazing Japanese bonsai plants. So big and so many types. You can find really expensive one and also small babies, really cheap, affordable. And I especially love this here. See these two colors? It appears to be like painted white, and I don't know why they do that. However, look at the structure of the wood. You know, it's so flat and they spiral in the wood. Very, very interesting. And it's the first time that I see something like this. And this shop is in Ueno City, where there is the Ueno Zoo and also the pond with the lotus flowers. And look, see, there are such bonsais that have plum flowers, and so they are blooming like real trees. And I think some of the bonsais are just a tree branch that was changed to have roots and planted as a bonsai. But then there are other bonsais that start from the seed. See, like such a pine tree. This one is kind of expensive. This one is 150 US dollars. And actually, if you look at it and this very interesting body, so difficult to make, it's not even that expensive. Wow, and look at this, it even has a fruit. It has a small orange. It's so tiny, see? Mm. And these cuties. And then they also have other plants and cute flower pots and such miniature ones. See this one, I mean, it's so tempting. However, it's easy to kill them. They are easy to die when they are so small. So I would not risk buying any of them. But truly amazing. See, it's so small and still it has a flower. Probably not really grown from the seed, but like a branch of a tree. And all the cute pots. Wow. Yeah. Camellia. Wow. It has such cute flowers. I think long ago I did buy a small bonsai, and for sure I managed to kill it. So I will absolutely not get any. But it's really such a pleasure to look at them and to see this design that was given to their body. And then we have other plants. However, I'm going to buy this. These are peonies. and I have a project, so I'm going to buy some. Here we have a stunning hot pink plum in bloom, and this one looks so antique. So many sizes, and then this one, for example, it even has a fruit. See, there is this small orange. Amazing to imagine that it had a flower and now it has a fruit and it's still so tiny. And I absolutely did not know about this shop, but we found out when I came to see those omoto plants, the interesting variegated ones that are being gifted to the lords of Japan. And so that exhibition of omoto was held here at Ueno Green Club. It is close to the Ueno Park and the Ueno Pond. And look at this, how cute. The flowers are actually quite too big for how small the tree is. And I'm so happy to have discovered this. And see, they also have other plants. Very lovely cyclamen. And I will definitely come again to buy stuff. Like, see this one, I mean, it's very tempting. However, I'm worried they might die, the bonsais. So I will not do this. See, a beautiful camellia flower on such a tiny tree. Yeah, they are not even expensive. So it's not a matter of the price. It's the matter of not killing it. And then see such cute pots. Oh, how lovely. For all sizes of bonsai. Because sometimes you can start from a seed and you will need such a tiny, tiny bonsai base. Wow, look at these camellias. Wow, and this one, it's like not even $40. Like, I would totally buy this one. But see, the pot is so small, so I think the watering situation is a little bit difficult to make sure they don't dry out. Like, if you travel somewhere and then there is nobody to give them water, they will probably die much faster than other plants. And look what a nice shape. Everything by design. And see other plants. And oh, these are peonies. Now this I'm definitely going to buy some because I have a project. It's a secret new project and hopefully I will show it to you one day. Wow, and look at this one, is variegated. Such a nice shape of the leaves also. Really, samurai, geisha, and bonsai, the essence of Japan. And they are, each of them, so pretty, like with flowers. And now look at this one. Wow, look at the wood here, how it twirls. Like, this one is really expensive. Around this one you would think it's 1,000 US dollars, but actually it's just around $320. So not so expensive for how amazing it was. Wow, I have no words. Look at the shape of this one. You'd think it was blown by the ocean winds. And then there are here these small ones with flowers. They will have flowers soon and they make good gifts. Also not expensive at all. And then here, look at this one. I mean, the presentation is so nice, you know, the shape of the stem and then the pot that's put inside. Like, you'd think this one must be so expensive. Also, it's so long. See, it took such a long time to make it, but actually it's only 265 US dollars, and this one even less. It's so tempting to buy one. Wow, look again, like, see this thing that's put in? It's so amazing. And then look at this contorted body. Wow, all this work for $265. And then this one here, it looks like a cliff, you know, like a rock, huge rock by the ocean, and then with vegetation on top. Each of them has so much character and such different leaf shape that I think if you start, you can't stop, and you would start to have a collection, and whichever you buy, you will wish to come again and buy a new one. This one here is so interesting. Look, it appears to have some flowers, or it's about to get fruits growing from the flowers that it had. And then this is just a grass, but it looks so fancy. And again, some plum flowers. So mostly the ones that are blooming are plum, sometimes cherry, sakura, but mostly plum. And this one is also so beautiful with that moss green at the base, and then the contorted body, and that line, that white line. And the one next to it, how it flows down towards, I don't know, you could imagine a river flowing underneath. And look at this white part. So I would need to research to understand why these colors and why the wood is so now this one here, the wood is flaky, but the one earlier, or this here, the wood is flat, you know, somehow flattened, and it has a special structure. And look at this one. Because, you know, the wood is so wide, it gives the impression that this plant is very, very old. And this one will have, and look at those roots that are so suspended in the air. Really, so many different species. It's amazing. Many cute buds. It's about to get leaves. And then, wow, many that have flowers. And like this one, wow, it's going to be really full of flowers. And it's also quite large. Now this here, the flowers are just too many and too big for the balance of the entire tree. Is just too much bloom, but they are so cute. And then these flowers that are dripping in towards, you know, facing down. So really plum, this is a plum type. You will definitely find your favorite. Like, I could already buy at least 3. Truly lovely. A pity that it is hard to export plants, and if you buy one, it's hard probably to take it back to your country. But actually this shop is famous for foreigners, so foreigners come by here. This one also, look what a nice shape it has. So probably this shop, they might have a phytosanitary certificate, and it would mean that you can take the trees back to your country. Over here, I think these are cheaper versions. And then we're back to the other plants, to my peonies that I'm going to buy. And then look at all these lovely flower pots. It's so rare to find such shallow ones. Overseas, you probably cannot find because they are really specific for bonsai. And oh my god, look at this. It's so tiny, tiny. And actually, these are cyclamen. Like, I have never seen such an extreme miniature cyclamen. And it's so cute, I would totally want to buy it. But because it's so small, again, I won't worry that it would die. And these, yes, so in Japan they also have such forest flowers that are being sold as garden plants. You know, if you have a small rock garden, you can create with them a true forest landscape. And yes, we definitely have to come again at this Ueno Green Club. And I'm going to buy my peonies now.